Hi, welcome back to Game 10. We have David Eldar and Mohamed Kamara, and I have with me another guest commentator, Natalie Zolti.
Morning everybody. Morning.
How
Ash.
are you, Natalie?
Hi, I'm fine. A bit nervous, but excited.
Are you excited?
I am.
Good.
It's a good game to be starting off the day as well. I am.
He means business, I think.
He does. I was just looking. He's still got his hood on there. Yeah.
Right, here we go.
So David to start.
DIVMTRL.
Yeah, consonant heavy rack there.
And an R.
I guess Vril is going to be jumping out. Vril or VRL.
Yeah, Vril or Vril. Definitely wants to offload the V for sure.
I was looking at Vild.
Vild is Vild valid without the without
having a moment
without the back E?
I believe so. Yes, it is.
It is.
It is, and it only takes an E, and it doesn't.
That's what he's played. He's played Vild.
Doesn't take an S. He might be hoping to lure Mohamed into an S hook there, perhaps. I was just checking out their head-to-head stats. So David is obviously the favourite going into the game. On the ABSP database, they've played 3 times, which David's won all 3.
Yeah.
Can't find any Wesper-rated games between them, so it may be that they've only played 3 times because David doesn't do a lot of tournaments, so it could be that Mohamed's looking for his first win here.
Well, we will soon find out.
We will.
The answer to that question, I think.
We will.
So, he's got duplicates, 2 A's, 2 N's.
Would he be looking tricky because he hasn't really got anything parallel?
He hasn't, and he's not got the E to go on the end of Vild, has he?
I think I'd be considering FAAN across the bottom underneath there. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, and he's there.
Yeah. Good move. Okay. Fan for 19.
Apologies at the moment if any of you are in the chat room, but we actually need it on a different screen so we can see it at the same time, hoping to get that set up for the second game. So we're not in there all the time at the moment, which is why we're not necessarily responding to any comments.
And
if he could get rid of his CWM there, he'd be right, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's drawn a bit of a clunky rack. So slow start. Maybe Wem underneath.
I think Wem leaves him a bit consonant heavy.
It does, but he's only got the one vowel, hasn't he? So
he has. Would he be looking at Wert or Went? Seems
Wert,
to be going for 4. I think I prefer Wem, even though it's consonant heavy. I'm not keen on keeping the C and the M particularly. Yeah, he's going Wert.
He's going for Wert.
They're playing quite quickly. I think they are both quite speedy players, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, should have seen the last game. It was it really motored along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's doing my head in not being able to see the tiles the right way up. But, yeah, Mohamed's tiles. Okay.
That's a bit of an awkward rack. He's drawn the other V. Let's see what...
it looks almost bonusy, but it's not really there, is it?
Quackle is suggesting Volutin through Volutin.
Scoring nothing and dumping
yes,
tiles.
exactly. Scoring just 12 points.
Maybe it is time to do something like that and get the board.
There's not really much more on offer. I think the most is about 15 points that can be scored here.
Yeah, there are things like Virtue, and there's nothing that scores though, is there? I think I'd be going for Volutin, even though I wouldn't suggest turnover for the sake of it. As you say, there's nothing else that can be scored. So
The V and the U has got to go, I would suggest. Yeah?
yeah, I think so. Definitely. And then
Maybe,
there's nothing that's a great leave,
No.
is there? So
No.
I think just
No.
clear it out.
And just keep the R back, yeah.
I wonder if he's wondering if there's... Well, no, he won't be looking for a bonus. There's only the T floating, and he'll know that there's nothing there. David Eldar also with a slightly awkward rack.
Maybe he's
what's he
looking at
doing?
he's looking at Voln, I think, and Voln and
I
Dawn.
don't like the leave from that, really.
Um,
Two vowels that don't go particularly
OIR.
well.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
It's not. It's quite blocky as well. Blocked off the bottom left of the board there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, awkward letters for...
Awkward board already.
Yeah, awkward board and awkward letters. You've got the two V's on the left-hand side of the board. It's going to be a very right-hand sided game, this, by the
It
looks of it.
does look like it, unless somebody's going to come down from the U at some point. Has he got... Oh,
Oh.
and a nice one. He's been very lucky with
well,
his
Mohamed
draw, despite the lead.
has drawn
yeah.
up a fantastic rack.
He has. Yes, so he's not going to have any problems there, is he?
No. Certainly not.
So what's David going to be looking at? I can't see anything down from the U.
I don't see any candidate plays here at all.
He's got things like Tony down from the T, but doesn't do
Leaving
anything, does it?
C,
Doesn't
yeah,
score, doesn't
no.
do a lot.
Get rid of the duplicates, but MYN.
It might be that he has to go something like
Yes.
Tony.
There's quite a nice move on offer
Okay.
at K5. Cymene.
Oh, that's a nice score, 35.
Cymene, making Vildi. And Mohamed's doing a lot of shuffling of his Stonia rack.
He is.
I wonder if he's
don't-
not
yeah.
spotted the bonus yet.
I'm surprised he's looking yet, because it really depends what David plays, doesn't it? I don't think I'd even be looking yet. There's going to be loads there. It depends where he plays.
I think he'll
He's
be able
taking
to
his
spot
time.
something out
I
of that.
think he might just be able to see one there. He's not giving anything away there, is he? I bet he's poker faced. Something that I need to work on.
Still no indication of what David might actually
Oh,
play.
no. Possibly because they're just...
Well, they're still in alpha order, aren't they? So
Does he tend to keep them like that, though? I didn't really notice.
yeah.
Chance he might spot Simon, do you think?
yeah. I think there's a very good chance he'll spot that.
He'll obviously be aware of the E-hook when he played Vild. He must
It
still be
doesn't.
looking there.
I mean, it leaves him with NUN, which is not great, is it? But
No, but 35 points on offer. It's
yeah.
got to be the best move.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So, yeah,
excellent spot.
I'm pretty sure he's got it now.
He has. Very nice. Of course, tends to be only the top players that study the sixes. I guess it takes an S for a bonus for a 7, but I wouldn't have known that. Not sure
Yeah.
what the probability is for that.
Simene. Yeah, that's it.
Lovely move. He deserves a good draw after that, but of course it doesn't necessarily happen.
He does, but leaving NUN, you never know, do
You
you?
never
Really?
know. No. So, what's Mohamed got on
He must
offer?
have lots of. Well, he's got
Is he
he's
going
got
through the
bonuses
C?
onto the C. He's got anoretic,
Retinoic and
yeah.
lots onto there.
He's got Serotiny onto the Y.
Oh yes. I presume onto the C is going to be his best score.
It's got bonuses through the T.
It could come down.
Tritones.
Yeah. The best
Snottier.
scoring's got to be onto the C, hasn't it? I
Yeah.
would think.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a huge score, but yeah.
So.
It's, yeah, sub 70, but still a bonus. And David did get a good draw as well. The other blank is out.
Apparently, yeah. Quackle is suggesting Trot
line.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, they're all the same.
I thought
Much the
those
same
looked like two
moves, I
eyes.
think.
Yes, yeah.
They're all 68 points. There's
Yeah.
absolutely loads of choices for 68 and nothing higher scoring.
There you can see David has had a fortunate pickup with his non-leave. Yeah, so he's been rewarded, hasn't he, for
He has.
finding the best move.
So the scores at the moment are 83 to David and 34 to Mohamed. So he's going to go just slightly ahead after the bonus. But then, of course, David's going to be bonusing straight back again.
Back again, yeah. What's he going to play?
He's gone
He's
for Neoteric.
Yeah, he's gone for Neoteric.
Is that the best choice? Leaves the E in a slightly place for a decent score there on the triple coming down, but for one of the high scorers like a Z or something to go there, probably not too much to choose.
No. It's all much of a muchness, isn't it, really? He had loads of things he could have played.
It is much of a muchness, but then at the end of the game, it often comes down to small margins. That might cost him, who knows. So where's David going to be looking for his bonus? Through the N or through the T are really the only spots, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Dunite. Yeah.
Nice, unless he can get in his straight there. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, he's gone for.
Lots of nice overlaps there.
Yeah.
High scoring move.
And again, the high scoring move. Well done, David.
He's got to be a favourite, hasn't he?
Yes.
Certainly.
Yeah, I mean.
Be a surprise if he's not in the top 8. Right. It's just checking.
Dunite. And we don't have any tiles yet for Mohamed. We'd like to see Mohamed's rack if that's possible.
Yes, we've lost the stream at the moment.
We've lost one of our screens that shows the other.
Yeah. But David's had a reasonable draw though.
Hoping to find out shortly what Mohamed's actually got. David's picked up quite a reasonable rack after his Dunite bonus.
He has. I was just looking. There'll certainly be some 8s, I would think.
Yeah.
He has.
What has Mohamed got though? We don't know. We can't see.
I'm afraid not. The scores now are 161 to David and 102 to Mohamed. 2 bonuses down already, both blanks out.
So, David, if that T of Wort stays available, he's got Horiest onto it.
Yes, of course he has.
That's what I can say.
Of course he has, yeah.
But of course, we don't know what Mohamed's going to do, and in fact, we don't even know what his rack is at the moment.
It would be helpful.
Failing that, I can see for David, I can see Hosier across the across the bottom under Voln,
yes, that's
which scores quite well.
It does. Whether he's got such a nearly rack.
He has, yeah. Does he want to rack it?
I don't know. Is he going to play something off?
And Mohamed's gone for B-double-A.
Yeah, it's a pity we don't know
what his full rack
what he's
was.
got, but David's going to slap down that bonus. Of course, putting the moves down so quickly like that when it's a bonus puts real pressure on your opponent as well, doesn't it?
Straight back onto their time again.
Straight back on their time, yeah. Still can't see Mohamed's rack, unfortunately.
Okay.
So already David's over 100 points ahead.
And we still can't see Mohamed's rack, so we're
I can see a little glimpse of a lever, which doesn't help much.
We can't really see it that well.
He's not put all the tiles on it yet. Oh,
so
another S there for David.
Again, it might
Drawing
be a
well.
complete surprise what Mohamed plays. Oh, ES, very nice. EES.
Looking quite good. No, gone a bit vowely now.
Bit vowely, yeah. Couple of consonants, please.
Yes. Oh dear.
No.
Oh well.
Oh
dear. And that's going to be an exchange. I
well, the first two tiles were decent, weren't they? And
the first three were kind of decent, and then Yep. I know Daniel was saying yesterday that they don't exchange very often. I think I have such trouble looking at it like that.
Hard tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how far
That's
behind?
What he's got. He is.
He's 108 behind now.
He's trailing by
quite a lot.
Wants to offload the X.
He does. He made himself a nice spot under Neoteric, which of course is not there now.
Is he thinking of Exo on the triple on the medal?
He is, which leaves him a bit consonant heavy.
That's what he's gone for.
Not sure about that.
For 30. Oh, and that's an interesting move by David. He went straight in there.
What has he done there?
He's got rid of the S and pluralised Simon.
Can't say no to that score, can he?
I mean, it's 44 points.
44, and he can exchange next time. So yeah, good move. The 2S is not seen. He needs to get there first, doesn't he, before Mohamed does it? So, and it's
that's clunky, isn't it?
It is clunky. It's gone into a bit of a spiral.
DRD PATT. Oh wow, far too many repeats.
He needs to. He hasn't got anything down from that U.
Maybe Prad or Drap at L1.
Yeah, he needs to get that top open and make as many openings as possible, doesn't he? And of course we know that David's looking at an exchange next time. Drap looks
reasonable, doesn't it?
There's got to be something there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Is he going?
Oh, he's going for DAP. He's not being...
No, he needs to be bolder than that and get that board
Yeah.
open. That's a bit of a surprise.
Okay, DAP for 25. And
not exchanging. Where's he jumping vowels?
he's
Okay.
going for AIA at... where did you put it? Top right.
He's playing really fast today. Do you think that's a deliberate tactic? Or?
But possibly, yeah.
I think,
We can see the times here, and...
it is, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, he's 4 minutes ahead of Mohamed.
Yeah, he spent quite a while on that Simon move, but apart from that, he's been really fast. Is he going to get away without exchanging at all, do you think?
So we're back to... I don't know. He's one of them's suffering with too many vowels, and the other.
It's normally the way, isn't it? If you can guarantee if you've got one, then your opponent's probably got the other.
So what we got? POGTRDT. That's pretty awful.
I like watching David play. He comes up with some real sort of
He's
inspirational moves that you don't see from other players.
He's very dynamic, isn't he?
He's very dynamic.
Yeah.
He's got so much sort of flair and board vision. I think a lot of people would have just changed, or they wouldn't have just slapped that S down, would they? You would have thought straight away 6 fouls on changing, but it was a good move.
I mean, it was, it was
44 points.
Yeah, 44 points.
You
can't knock it, can you? Really?
No. Surely he's going to have to change next time.
Consolidates his lead. I mean, he's still over 100 ahead.
Yes.
The score's 298 to David and 184 to Mohamed.
I think DAP was a big mistake looking at it, because that's really was his chance to open something. He needs to make as many openings as possible. Doesn't he?
He's given the D to play onto, I guess, but
it's for a face value bonus that gives access to the triple. It's not really. Yeah, he needs to. He's 2 bonuses behind.
I wonder if either of them will change, because they're both in. They're both in tile trouble, aren't they? Really?
In trouble. I think David more likely to change. Just looking, I haven't thought of any moves for Mohamed.
I haven't really. It's so clunky. That's.
Yeah, I mean,
20
I
points.
guess he needs to play across into the triple on the left, doesn't he?
To open it up.
Again. Onto the top of Dunite.
But I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to play. I think he's going to play Tog in that top left-hand corner.
Is he?
I reckon that's what he might do.
He needs to play a 4 there to get into the triple lane. This is very odd.
Yeah, Tog. It's not really opening it up, is it?
It's not. It's almost like he's worried of opening it up for David, but I'm sure that a player of his level would know.
Tog for 14. Yeah. That's it.
Is it going to be a change?
Okay.
I would think so.
R-E-I-E-E-O. Dump a couple of E's maybe, if he doesn't want to change.
I thought surely he's looking at a change by now. Is there the goodies left in the bag? And he's got Evo through the V, but there's no point in opening it up like that for 8 points. So.
V or Evo, I mean, there's not really a great lot on offer, is there, with 4 E's? Oh, and look, Mohamed's got no
He's in
vowels
real
now.
trouble now. Yeah. Oh dear.
And there is exactly 100 points between them now.
298, 198. It's interesting that even when it's in exchange, they spend quite a long time thinking about it, don't they? Obviously weighing things up. I would have just changed by now, probably keeping ER.
That's exactly what I would have done, Natalie.
Yeah, I think so.
They've got to go. Can you see
looking
that?
At how many E's are left? Still 3 unseen.
3 unseen, yeah.
And some eyes, Yeah,
so just clear out.
Strange that he's taking so long over this. I wonder why.
Because, I mean, even if he plays Evo, I mean, that opens it up for...
No, there's nothing worth playing, I don't
for
think.
For Mohamed, doesn't it?
No, it's nice and tight at the moment, apart from that O lane on the right hand side there. There's nothing on much for Mohamed, is there?
And even Quackle is suggesting mostly changing.
And this is static evaluation we're looking at here. If you were to do championship player, I reckon it's got to be changing. Sometimes Quackle's quite strange with what it suggests keeping. I don't know that I necessarily always agree with it. But.
Just asking the championship player what their opinion might be.
It doesn't always seem to recognise the value of defence terribly well either. It might suggest opening.
Okay.
Championship player likes Evo, but I can't see the reasoning for that myself at all.
Okay. It just opens
It
up.
just
Opens it up
Yeah.
for Mohamed,
Yeah.
and of course we know that Mohamed's got no vowels, so
Yes, correct.
it's going to give him something to play around anyway.
Yeah. Is he going to be looking at a change? I haven't really looked to see if he can dump a consonant.
Well, from Mohamed's point of view, there will still be all those E's left.
That's right, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know that 4 of them are on David's rack. So he may opt to change here and try and grab some E's.
I wonder what's going through his mind. Is obviously it's 2 bonuses almost ahead.
Yeah.
So is he thinking about blocking that O lane on the right? Is it, which is Mohamed's only lane? Can he block it?
Where's he going? He's going with Ori.
Yes, he's blocked the O lane. Yeah. It's the only lane, isn't it? He's gradually getting the board closed down. Yeah.
Ori for 5 points.
I think that's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though I wouldn't have thought to do it, it is a good move. He's got the Q and the U now, so possibly some scoring potential.
Yes.
Mohamed looks like he's changed 7, I think.
That's a better rack for David, isn't it? Is Mohamed changed?
I think he's exchanged the lot by the look of it. Didn't actually see how many, but it's probably the lot. I'm not sure. Yeah, he has. Oh dear. And he's been rewarded with no vowels.
No vowels again. Oh my goodness.
Dear me.
What a pickup though.
That dap and tog
18,
has really cost
21, 26, 28, 29 points worth of tiles.
But it just shows how it can change on what if he played drap or prog, maybe he'd have a vowel and it wouldn't, one little thing can make a difference.
What a pickup that was.
Yeah.
So
has he got a place to
David's
score
got
this
quote E. Yeah. Okay, so I think he might play quoted onto the
he might. Takes another lane out, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No, he's not going for this.
Because the board is pretty much
yet.
shut down now, isn't it?
He's just dumped a couple of E's by the look of it, has he? And he's going to hang on to his decent tiles.
Yeah, he's dumped 2 E's, top right-hand corner.
Yeah, I guess he's thinking Mohamed's going to have to open, and then he's got a great chance
gonna,
there.
Yeah, he's going to pounce.
Oh, another.
Okay, so what's happening with FH?
Oh dear.
LDZCY?
He must be incredibly disheartened by this point.
It's just awful, isn't it? Held.
I can't see a move. Is he going to... So disheartening, thinking he might have to change twice, but...
Yeah. I mean, with so many...
There are a few options, but...
Yeah. There's so few options. What do you do with 7... Particularly those 7 consonants?
Well, he needs bonuses, doesn't he? It's not going to happen now. He's not even going to be anywhere close. Has he just dumped the F? It looks like he's just played the F for 29.
Where's he put it?
Just the IF and FY.
Yeah,
a bit risky, dumping 1 and hoping for a vowel. But
yeah. So, quote UT for David.
Is he going to keep hold of the Q again and wait for Mohamed to open a decent spot?
Well, Mohamed did pick up a vowel after he
did
dumped the
one,
F,
yeah.
Which,
kind of count the Y as a vowel, I guess.
Improves the look of the rack slightly, but not a great deal.
Not a lot. It's not even. I'm just looking if he could have come down from that U if he had anything he could be fishing for down there, but
So David plays Rut and Tory, which is fair enough.
So he's very good keeping hold of the...
Yeah, and keeping it just as tight as he can.
Yeah, and then when Mohamed does open, he's going to get something, isn't he? The scores at the moment, 322 to David and 227, so maintaining that 100-point lead.
Yes, and you know why should he open it up
No, absolutely.
He's 100 points behind.
When you look, anybody, but when you're looking for a top 8 place, particularly spread, every point is going to count, isn't it? He's got a few scoring options now, but
all of them pretty much down in that right-hand corner, where there's basically the only place to play, really.
Something like Dozy. Not quite sure what that does for the board, really. Oh, he is playing there, but not. Interesting.
He's playing Holy.
Don't really like splitting up the CH combination particularly.
Holy for 25.
Does that give David a good play with his cue?
Q-U-I-B-T-O. Does it? Well, it gives him plays with his cue. Yeah. There's a couple of.
Or is he just going to go for quoted at the top and take points?
Yeah, I think that's.
I think so, because
that's what he's thinking of.
I would think so.
Playing.
Holy doesn't give...
Quoted onto the D of DAP, I think.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
Because Holy hasn't really given Mohamed very good lanes, particularly, has it? I think 17 in the bag. 322 to 252, so he is just one bonus behind.
Yes, he's catching him slowly, but...
Slowly, but I don't think it's going to happen. Another awkward rack there with the double G and the C.
There is also equity available onto the Y at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure David is not going to want to play.
He's not going to open
play
the lane
that.
there, is he? It's similar points to quoted and no. I'm just trying to see what their times are like. We've got 5 minutes for Mohamed, I think. And
yeah, but
9 for David.
9 for David, yeah. So they've caught up a little bit on time. As David was pushing Mohamed for time earlier on in the game.
He was.
By playing incredibly quickly.
He was. I guess he's leaving time for thinking when he needs it.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what was going through his head. I would have just had quoted down by now, because I can't see all the things that he knows to think about.
Actually, I really loved his Vulns play, just dumping the S, leaving himself with 6 vowels. I mean,
but it was obvious once he'd done it, but I would never have done that.
But who would have thought to have dumped just the S, keeping 6 vowels?
I know. I'm thinking, well, he can change next time, but yeah. I wonder what he's looking at there. Rearranged his rack. Is he thinking about not using the Q yet? If he uses the Q at the top for quoted, it puts him about over 100 ahead again.
Still doesn't open lane, albeit, parallel plays at the top, but...
But then if Mohamed bonused onto the L...
Yes, yeah, quite. That's
he could
what I was
be in
thinking.
trouble, but it's really unlikely. He's got to be thinking about it. It gets through the tiles quite nicely as well, courted. He's got to be wanting to get through tiles to the end of the game now, hasn't he? Is Mohamed looking at... I'm just wondering why he's got Krog with the double G on his rack like that.
Sure.
I don't know what he's looking at.
Is Kroggy a word? Is he thinking about playing that along the bottom or something?
Anyway, wouldn't it?
Right, David's played. He's played. Yes, he's chosen to block the L and play quilt through it.
So he's just taking out. Well, I guess his only chance of losing now is to a bonus. So he's making it as difficult as possible. Yeah, nice. So sacrificed 10 points or so from quilted, but that really blocks it in.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
You know, there's less chance of Mohamed bonusing underneath the Q and the U.
And if he does, it's face value and it opens the triple lane. So, yeah, he's got a like, but nothing useful with it. An ope-like.
Po-like or
yes.
Hope.
Not that it goes anywhere if it was a word. Nothing onto the D. No. He's in trouble now. He's really got to be looking at... I don't know, he should be looking for a win, but with 100 points behind playing somebody like David Eldar.
Yeah, I mean, they're back to...
He's not going to catch up, is he? I'm afraid.
There's 98 points between them now. Yeah. David Eldar on 350 and Mohamed on 252.
13 in the bag.
Yeah, it's looking like a win for David, isn't it?
It is.
He doesn't look very happy.
He doesn't look happy. I was just thinking the hood's off and he's not looking very happy. But I don't know, maybe that incident, we don't know what that was earlier in the game, do we? Seems to have rattled him a bit.
Cog. Maybe top left-hand corner, continuing the ladder up to the top. Maybe. Oh no! Art isn't a word, is it? No, so it can't.
No.
It can't go there.
No.
I know a lot of people that make that mistake. Playing art.
Yeah, that's one of the twos that they should bring in. I think he hasn't done it.
He's played talk. He's played talk, just dumping the O in the
not
same.
Really sure what that achieves, but he's in a bit, well, definitely in a no-win situation, isn't he? So
talk for 20.
Did he need to do something across like Cog and Gung? Gung's all right, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
He needed to make another lane there. Or...
he's got to open it up, hasn't he? He's got to try and open it up, but the thing is, if he does try and open it up.
He's going to be thwarted, I know he is.
David will just try and close it straight back down again.
It's still what you've got to do, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Po-like for David.
Not thinking too long this time. What's he doing?
I thought for a moment he was thinking about playing Kep at the top left-hand corner, but Pod takes the front hook, doesn't it? Or two front hooks.
The A and the S, which are...
Yeah, and there's two S's on scene, and there's an A on scene.
No, he's not doing that.
So, let's see.
He seems to be calling... We said he wasn't very happy. He seems to be calling a TD. Is he challenging? No. There's nothing to challenge.
Oh no, he's played Polk.
Yes, but I'm just wondering what's going on.
I think Mohamed is challenging Polk.
Ah, okay. Which of course is fine. Again, a move that a lower rated player might think, playing into the triple lane, but David will obviously look at what's left, and the chances of anything scoring decently onto the K are going to be slim.
So, Polk for 30, and there we see Mohamed's
He's counting.
position.
I think there's 8 in the bag.
It's not good, is it?
No.
J.
380 to David and 272 to Mohamed. With 8 in the bag, so still enough to change.
And no vowels.
And no vowels. Really disheartening to be looking at a change at this point,
Yeah.
but...
So David has got 4 vowels on his rack. 3, 4, 5,
5.
6, 7,
5 vowels.
8. 5 vowels out of 8 that are left, I think.
Yep.
So there's only 3 vowels left in the bag.
Yep, so the J and the Z as well. I think he's got to change, hasn't he? He's got to change.
Yeah, there's 8 tiles left. Yeah,
From
yeah,
his point
yeah.
of view,
He
they
is.
don't
He's
look too bad.
changing. Yeah.
So interesting, he's changing 4. I wonder what he's hoping for there with the
He's
keeping the G. I don't think I would have kept the G. Maybe keep the Z for some scoring potential,
yeah.
but I don't like the G.
Okay. Okay, so we're back to David. Is he going to draw any?
Goodness
Oh,
me.
he's
Wow.
drawn 1.
1. Yes. Might be able to score something, yeah. So David's going to be wondering what he put back there and what he might draw.
Gosh,
Probably
he
doesn't.
drew the last 2 S's as well.
Is he going to leave that K alone? He might do. It's not really very dangerous there. Yeah, playing small because he doesn't want to pick up too much of the rubbish that may have just gone back in.
Yeah, I mean that's a reasonable leave. I think he's playing M, top left-hand corner.
Yeah. Well, he's taken out any chance of Mohamed scoring there.
ESRS GRZ. David wants a floater for.
I guess that EM meant Mohamed couldn't score with the J or the Z, which were both unseen at the top there.
He's gone for his Z in the top right-hand corner.
Speeding up now with not much time on the clock. 396 to David and 305 to Mohamed with 4 in the bag. Mohamed's smiling. He's obviously resigned to the fact it's just not his game.
He's picked
Dear
up
me. J and W.
J and W.
Yeah.
And not been kind to him, have they?
They haven't, but I say it can all turn on one thing when he played 3 instead of 4.
Yeah.
That could have changed the whole game.
Ideation.
How many?
Iodinate.
There's 4 in the bag, so...
But no 2, yeah.
But from David's point of view, the chances of a bonus, Mohamed getting a bonus, must be pretty much 0.
Very
is he going to worry about emptying the bag?
I mean, he will see that out of all the vowels he's got, there's only 1 left, so there's really no way that Mohamed's going to be able to play a bonus.
I'm looking to play out. I'm just looking what he's got through that K. If he's got anything.
I don't see anything.
No, I was wondering if he'd play something like ionised, but does that give away too much potentially on top?
Well, I mean, it certainly gives.
Could give away on top, couldn't it?
Certainly gives Mohamed something to play on to, doesn't it? I think David won't want to give him any vowels to
to play with.
No.
Maybe he'll just play a couple of vowels somewhere for score. There isn't much. Yep, suggestion in the chat room, he might go oil. He might. I see Stuart Holden saying there that he needed to open up. He did indeed. Yes, urge or something down to the triple for.
Yeah.
He had to take as many risks as possible to try and get a good outplay.
Okay. What was the play? He played Nell and QI.
Oh right, okay.
Giving him no vowels to play through, so
Giving him no vowels and realising that he hasn't really got much chance of coming underneath the N, has he, with what's unseen?
knowing that he can play there himself next time.
That's right, a selfish opening.
Yeah.
He's played really well, hasn't he?
He has.
Really
He
well.
has, and I think Mohamed had just dropped the J in the left-hand corner for 10 points.
There's not much he can do at this point.
No.
David's going to go out fairly quickly, I imagine. Are we down to? I think we're down to one in the bag and about 100 points between them.
Yeah, one in the bag. Oh.
What's he done there?
Oh, he's...
Is he being,
Oh,
well, he might get a bonus. He could get brigade. Oh no, not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's
He was
played,
actually going for a final bonus there, wasn't he? Yeah, under nil, which would have been nice.
I wonder if I wonder if Mohamed will put his own D on top just to
On where? Sorry.
put his own D on the top of
just to stop him.
Yeah, just to stop him. Yeah.
I would, I think, at this point, not that it matters. Yeah. Yes.
It's not going to achieve much, but
No, he had 2 places for a bonus if he drew the
Yeah.
R there, didn't he? For a bridge or brigade at the bottom. Wow.
so
How much time would you spend on this? I just think, I know you're supposed to go for like maximum points, but you have to kind of conserve some brain energy for later in the day, and I would just be thinking, just play anything and try and conserve something for the next game.
They're concerned about spread, though.
They
things
are,
like that,
but I
aren't
say you also need to pace yourself for the
they?
number of games that you've got.
He's put his own D on top of.
He has. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair enough.
So
Can't be much time left on the clock now, can there?
He's got to plan an out in 2, which I'm sure he can with those
I'm
letters.
sure he can. He must be coming. Has he got anything with a? Well, he's obviously going to use a triple at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or onto the D.
He's got.
I guess
he's
got
got
better onto
he's
the
got
D at the
badged
top.
onto the D at the top, hasn't he? But,
Yeah. That'll be better. He'll just be looking for his maximum 2 moves, won't he? Oh no.
Oh, okay. He's gone for big gun.
Interesting to just do a championship player there and see if that's actually his best end game. I'd just like to see if he's actually worked that out. It'd be very impressive. Just do a. Let's see whether that was actually his optimum. Crackle going for dazed, and then setting up presumably to play above it. Okay. I doubt if he's sacrificed much in equity there, though, from the optimal endgame.
No.
What's his out going to be? I'm missing gut.
Maybe he's got a play between the 2 letters at the top.
I can't see. Yes. Maybe he's going out in 3.
What's
What's he do?
Mohamed just played?
And now he's gone badge. Mohamed has just put the S on Dawn.
Dawn.
Yep.
Okay.
And now badge.
And commit and badge. 27 and then he's played his other S for 8 and where's he just
final
where's he just put the I?
In his hoodie? I don't know. I can't see it.
It's disappeared.
It has.
He's gone for XI. Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah, in his hoodie. That's very good.
Right.
So that's the end
So
of.
we make it a win by a 4-9. No, sorry. It's a win by 140 million, isn't it? Yeah.
494 to David and 345 to Mohamed.
Well, it wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it was a good showcase game from David.
It was certainly
there.
interesting. Yeah,
it was very interesting.
For sure.
I learned a few things there. For the next game, we'll try and get it set up so that we've got the chat open all the time,
Indeed.
so that we can see the chat room. We just got slight laptop constrictions here.
Okay, that's the end of game 10. We will see you in game 11 very shortly.
Yeah.